Hey cuties! Welcome to the new year! We are going to be looking at the new event, Shining New Year, for Housamo 2025. Let's go ahead and explore the new content. I'm going to be needing to look at a news page as I do this, in hopes I don't miss anything. Let me know if the sound is fine. All you want for Christmas is, yeah, it's definitely New Year's, Avi. Might miss the stream. Have fun though. Yeah, thanks for coming by at least in the beginning, Avi. Akimashite arigatou gozaimasu. Happy New Year 2025. I totally know Japanese. I didn't look at that up before the stream began. The pants put on, for sure. I totally know what you mean. So, New Year's is here. I think the first thing we should cover is going to be the Transient summon. So there are going to be the new grab bags, which was, the most special thing in the year before they released the limited pig ticket. And what this essentially is it's a paid banner where you get one guaranteed 5-star limited unit, as well as your 9th pull will be either guaranteed 4-star or 5-star limited as well, I believe. So both the 9th and 10th pulls are going to be guaranteed limited, and the first 8 pulls also may include units from the limited pool as well. And by limited pool, I don't mean just like a specific event. I mean all past limited events and other limited factors as well. Good to see you, everyone. I am not going to be doing the summon grab bag because the limited ticket exists now, and also I have pretty much all the units I want anyways at this point. But yeah, there are 3, but you can only select 2 because when you make the purchase, you will get 2 limited pig tickets. So inflation of your value at that point. It is quite a hefty sum though. I think it's like 55 Canadian dollars, which is around probably 50-ish American. The distribution here is, it looks like based on the face units, the 1st and 3rd banner are the best, at least in terms of the more recent units, was Divine having both Purin and Mononobe on this one, as well as, Melrock being in this banner as well. And it seems on first one, this one is also quite spicy because it has, Lastatip, his main quest variant, as well as Woolly Wildcat. And this one doesn't seem to be quite as good based on the units that are featured on the face, other than Zhao, who is super based. Zhao, my boy. However, don't be fooled. This is not restricted to the past variants from the past year. It is all variants that has ever released, as well as like all limited or permanent base forms. So things like Gordon and Fafnir and all that will also be available in these things. So despite Toon may not really seeming that appealing from the units on feature here, there are actually quite a lot of good water units from the previous year, such as Wakan Tonka Mugen, or what's it called? I don't know. There's like way too many water means for me to like list off the top of my head right now. But yeah, it's there's Shiva as well, River Shiva. But yeah, you get the idea. So just keep in mind, it isn't just for 2024. They should have given. What are you talking about? We only got 1 for it. Zombie's getting greedy here. It's a miracle we can even get to at this point. And having 3 different banners does not, make it harder for you to get what you want. It makes it easier for you to get what you want. Not that you should be pulling for what you want from these banners in the first place, since it's a large pool of units at this point. It does not exclude permanent units, so you still have a chance of getting permanent units too. So ultimately, you should only pull these banners if you want something fun. And I used to pull these every year for fun too, because it's part of the fun, and I don't have that much good units, but that's no longer the case. I have way too many good units, and I don't really have anything else I want anymore. So, yeah. Got scanned by the grab bag this year. Got Setsuban, Oniyaka, and Masashi instead of anything you actually wanted. Well, at least Masashi is good, but yeah, that Oniyaka's got a sting. Of course, there is also an AR grab bag where, can you only pull on this once? I believe in the Transient summon, I mean, I don't know how the purchase works because I didn't see the scene, but I assumed you would be able to pull this twice as well if it's the same price. If not, I hope it's half price. But I would recommend you don't pull this either way. What's called limited. This is not for limited ARs because there's like no such thing as limited ARs really. I mean, there's a few. Are they even featured here? I'm looking at them in the background and I don't see any limited ARs featured, so I don't even know if you can't pick up limited ARs here. There's very few, and they're not particularly good, but they do exist. They usually feature the F-Card units, the Fantastic Boyfriend units. So it's definitely something. Oh, you can pull toys from this. Interesting. I wish I would have said that here. The limited ARs are in pool here. Wish they would have shown that here, but I guess they didn't want to make a mistake. They didn't have to. Like in the past times where they showed an AR that they didn't mean to, and then they had to refund everyone. Well, they didn't have to, but it was nice of them to. Anywho, thank you for letting us know about that, Lin. So there are a few pickups here as well. There is the snake pickup. I knew about this banner ahead of time, but I was just like feeling, like, you can't call me lazy. I was fucking the fucking Christmas and New Year's period. I needed a break. I spent time with the family, enjoy shows, eat good food. So I didn't get a chance to really look over these units. I do remember what they do, but you know, my thoughts aren't like as formal as they could be. Takeminakata is a column clear that gives Brawn to allies that are around him, because every time he's debuffed, and he does have like one natural debuff when he starts battle. He's quite strong physically for damage, but you know, it's a bit basic, and also he has this like move conditional thing, or non-move conditional thing to get his peak damage. It's not, you know, amazing in terms of the role itself, in particular because he doesn't have too much diverse stuff. I guess the damage jump to allies is okay, but you know, there's so much complicators. I'm sure you'll be fine with them. Tangaroa, not Mugen, just not regular Tangaroa. His Canaan variant, used to be quite strong for buff shuffling. In fact, he's still one of the better buff shuffling options when it comes to sharing it with another ally and then passing it back to themselves. But we have a lot of new units that can sort of do that for themselves, between Jiangxi Krampus and what's it called, Balor, and what's it called? I know what I'm trying to get to last, don't worry about it, but I know there's like a third unit I'm forgetting in between. Fafnir, that's it. Fafnir, who can both copy and refresh buffs, as well as the most recent unit, Kurin. So I don't know if you want to do it. It's still a quite unique feature that he can pass the buffs back to the rest of his allies, but it's like, you know, Fafnir can somewhat do that too, and I don't know if it's worth it. It's probably not. So Kotaro, really good board wiper in his heyday, but there are just so many now, and you can get Oscar for free, and you can, like, at least he pierces evasion, I guess. If you have a ton of dupes of them, well, good for you, but you still don't need more dupes of them at this point. Limited ARs only apply to ARs with F-card units, yeah. Jugo has not received an evolution. I believe this New Year's event does not have evolutions, so he is actually truly one of the worst units in the game. Thrust range, like Brawn or something like that, I forget. It's like a very mediocre Gen 1 unit that hasn't, like, only received one evolution very early on, which was, you know, not keeping up with today. Tetsuya, he gives a damage amp to allies ahead of him on phase start. So, you know, he is that triple column clear support type unit, but he is a bit weak. He's one of the units that did not get an Evo during his original Mystic reprint. You know, crit's nice, but now we have Yule, and now we also have Yig, so I don't know about that. And it's also even like once per phase. I don't even know if it's guaranteed. I think it is, but it's, you know, phase start, you're not going to take advantage of it for sure on turn 1. And not with everyone, at least not with that Brong. And lastly, Tashta. He is a unit that can apply weapon change, charge weapon change to the ally ahead of him if he doesn't move. I don't know why that's the first thing that's in my mind, but it's like the most interesting thing, I guess. He does other things, but you know, he can't change the weapon. He can also give limit at the same time. Just the one square head. He doesn't want to move though as a result. And I believe he has some gut spam every time he receives a debuff, but he does lose health every time he needs debuff too, so a bit weird there. He has crit. Whatever. I don't really know when you're supposed to use him. Like, he functions as a unit when you remember what he does, but he doesn't really fill any general purpose role that well. Anywho, I would recommend you do not pull this banner. It's not particularly great. It's not terrible, except for Jugo and maybe Tetsuya, but it's also like definitely not even in the mid territory. It's like slightly worse than mid. I'll review this later in a banner or a video alongside the banner that passed with the Ben 10 one, which is honestly a bit better than this one, and I also recommended people not really pull that one either. But yeah, there is also going to be the reprinting New Year's banner from last year, featuring Qinglong and Amanojaku, who are the new units, as well as a bunch of Sideshow Bob characters that do not. It's weird. This is like one of the new weird banners that features both new units as well as like pickup units. But you know, Fuxi is good for common clear. He kind of lacks utility for other common clear features, which it kind of makes him for him. But he does such an excessive amount of damage that it might be worth it. Shiro, no, did not get an Evo last time. Did not get an Evo this time. Toji 4-star, did not get an Evo either. I believe Shiro's base one did though. Echo, she's like alright, but you can get her from the anniversary ticket. She's a permanent unit like Toji. Board wide for challenges, but it's kind of like a meme. Amanojaku, I don't even remember what they do. They're like a thrust range, buff reverser, and charge filler. That's I don't really know why you'd ever want to use Amanojaku. They might have extended movement, I don't know. And lastly, Qinglong, who used to be super amazing on release, but now is like, honestly, he's kind of mid. I mean, I don't think he's bad, but like, he was good, amazingly good before because he was unique. We only had like a few board-wide amps that was at Qinglong's level before. Before Qinglong, it was like Fuxi, his base form, not this one, but you, who gave something that had some positional and debuff resistance quirks that made it not always great. And then there was also Wakantanka Mugen post Evo, of course, which was, you know, in some cases better than Qinglong anyways. So Qinglong was like still up there. There's also Shalotl one for the unit that moved for crit. So those are your options for board wide amp at that level of damage. But now we have so much more this past year that in fact this past 2024 that just, you know, is long gone now, was probably most known for the year they released and democratized a board wide amp. We had Taishakuten and what's it called? We had Peron, we had the Warmonger's AR that gave attack up for free board wide. We had Yule's Evo. We now have Yig, who is technically kind of like a board wide amp too in his own right. Thank God. And mind you, Yule is free, so that is like shits like that. And then we also have Mononobe, who technically kind of acts like a board wide amp because he pulls everyone to make his local range work, local amp work. So Qinglong, no longer a must-have. He's good for his board wide amp, but nowadays, if you do use him, it's gonna be for his skill lock stuff, which is good, but it's also, you know, replaceable by units like Taraminti or Azasata or whatever. So rest in peace, Qinglong, from year 2024 to the end of 2024. Did not live that long. But lastly, we do have the Lucky Bag, which is an item gacha, which means it's not used stones, but instead uses event currency. And this is where the new unit is featured, Yig, the Father of Snakes. We are also featuring here in the same banner a bunch of units that are traditionally known as welfare units, who either drop from the event's drop quest, or you could redeem them from the event item exchange. So it seems they're treating these sort of units as, you know, the same category, these welfares plus these, you know, free annual anniversary units, or New Year's units rather. If you don't have these, it's a good time to get them now because, I mean, well, I don't know. You have no choice in the matter. You're gonna get them either way. But Yig, quite good. I'm not sure how I'd rate him, but he's like probably gonna be at least 4.5 stars. So very close to Yule's level, maybe even that, just that Yule's level, maybe even 5 stars. He's not like super amazingly busted, but he's a free unit, and for a free unit, he's like extremely good. Like Yule's level, it's not crit level, but it's also like it's limit, so it's kind of like crit. And he also has a lot of bonus utility that is more relevant than, you know, Yule's heal stuff, such as that flat damage stuff, which is like an excessive amount. But yeah, Yig, very strong. Look forward to reviewing him as well. Let me review the news page. Just an eensy bit. So there are new skins for Mononobe and Taishakuten. Hold on. Maybe I'll switch to Mononobe's. There is also a login bonus. I should have taken a screenshot of this earlier and taken it. But make sure to log in for the next 5 days between Wednesday and Sunday to receive quite a few goodies. They're like not exceptional, but some of them do include level seeds and skill seeds alongside your usual drinks. What's it called? Would it be worth for me to screenshot this and then share it? Nah. Just take my word for it. There's like some goodies. So there's also going to be a translation for the event. As you can see here, the story, Come Forth Fortune, a ritual of Dragon Ogre featuring Qinglong and Amanojaku has been translated. I will be covering that sometime next week or this week, or I don't know, like soon-ish, before the event disappears. It doesn't really matter. I'll cover the story. It's gonna be a short story. Actually, it's longer than a usual New Year's story, but I'm gonna be trying to cover it in a single session like you do every New Year's story. It might be a long session though, like maybe 2 or 3 hours, because based on the episode count, it does look like there's quite a bit more than a normal New Year's event. There are going to be special quests for both Qinglong and Amanojaku, so good for you if you're into those. They're not going to be translated, but good for you. And there is the high difficulty quest. We'll get to doing that later, and Anvari Shop product, which is probably the one I should finish off with right now before I actually do the thingy. So in the event shop, sorry, not the event shop, in Anvari shop, Anvari, yeah. So in Anvari shop, he has featured us a new booster equip, and let's see if we can find it. It's a very special one that can boost Card Exp, and not only that, but it has a generous range of restrictions of units you can use it. So pretty much all the mentors now, because of this one AR, can equip a booster, because all the Shinjuku teachers, including Jin and Triton and what's it called, Sandayu, if he counts as a Shinjuku Academy. It doesn't matter if he doesn't though. But also like Kruznik and Boogeyman, they can all equip this AR. Because they're either Shinjuku Academy or Slash or Shot, which they can all equip, so very strong. Let's go ahead and redeem them all right now. And
yes.
pick 2. Let's quickly level this up. Not that kind of level up. EXP. Yummers. Alright. Close that filter. I probably shouldn't have closed that filter actually. Let's go adjust some of our routines for now. I suppose we can get rid of the Tycoons one. No, not the Tycoons one. What are the bonuses for this event actually? I need to see the bonuses. Or for what boosts what. So the new equip. Yeah, it does indeed slightly give a tiny bit more card EXP. Or sorry, item drop. So I suppose we should trade out our Tycoons equip since it is kind of redundant with the coin here, which is not being dropped in the... Does it drop a coin, the event? That'd be weird if it did. Because we can exchange the event drop with coin anyways. Yeah, all of them are, but it seems the Mononobe one drops like 50% more than your average one. So like, you know, everyone else drops 20%, he drops 30%. Not this Mononobe one. This Mononobe. Not this one either. Where's this fucker? There he is. Good coin up. It's good to know. What the fuck did Mononobe do? Jesus Christ. Why is this equip so sad? What the fuck? I don't want to be hearing crying every single time I pick this. That's so sad. What the fuck? Salomon being bullied by Kyomo. Okay, let's go update our mentoring team as well. Yeah, I don't know why he's crying. Don't ask me. Let's see. Goodbye, token booster. We will not miss you. The door is right there. Please let it hit you on the way out. Goodbye forever. There's probably some other teams I could slap it on, but for now, whatever. Okay, before we continue with the story, it'd be a good time to test this equip out. I mean, it's super quick now, so I might as well. Let's just go ahead and enter the dungeon and use all of my DP I've been saving all this time, as you can see. Because I knew the card booster would be coming out, I knew I could be getting a bit more card XP than usual if I saved them. And this should be hyper quick because Mononobe destroys the entire game and it's completely toxic. Funny. Right. I guess no one's putting it on Mononobe right now. They're all putting it on Yugo or something. So we are going to use this team. We have max boost here. I wish we could see the boost in the side, but I guess not. I think that's the max possible card boost in this game. Leveling everyone, and you're leveling... Well, I guess Boogeyman himself is not someone I can level. Whatever, let's do this. Actually, let's go level Guillaume instead. Take this. And we're gonna put our cutie here. Again, just because. Today you learned that you didn't even bother getting 3-star reprobates. You guys really should like commit to getting them all, because then you're gonna be forced to pull them all their dupes in this stupid banner. So yeah. The crying is quite long, yeah. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of it. Rep all units who change Mononobe's guild for card AC like me. See, I would have done that, but I was already doing that for Died. I was generous enough. I was just happy to leech with Human this time, so I didn't actually switch Human at all this time. Oh well. How to max level so that the number is orange? I think orange is just... I don't know. Is it someone orange here? No, I don't think there's like a level orange seed. If you're talking about the stat seed, that's just if it's from 1000 to 2000. Anyways, let's go ahead and quickly do this. We do have max mentor bonus from all 6 big mentors, as well as a max card XP bonus. Spicy. This is bad positioning. We don't have someone who can pierce this. I was leveling what's his face before Boogeyman, who could kind of help with that, but it does not matter because it's just one extra turn. Ooh, Qinglong with the evasion and all. Good job. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's super quick. Don't worry about it. Yeah, this is what optimal mentor runs looks like. I will never make a guide for this because it's just like it's brain dead now. Cool game. How to prepare for dungeon quests? Bring Kiyoma. Doesn't matter what you do with the rest of your team. Kiyoma is that strong. Bring Kiyoma on support. This is the optimal support combination right now in terms of both card EXP bonus as well as strongest battle presence. Kiyoma just completely warps dungeons so that like there's no thought behind it. You move Kiyoma constantly and then you'll win. Like it's pretty much impossible to lose with if you have Kiyoma. It does not really matter who you bring for the rest in terms of battle suitability. You can bring literal trash and you'll still win, as long as you have support Kiyoma. However, it does matter who else you bring in terms of boosting card EXP even further. So just to sort your units by EXP bonus, which as you saw I did a few times, it's one of the filter options. You can filter by who boosts XP. And you'll see there's a bunch of other 3-star units that can do it as well. Just slap them on, put them all with the card XP boosters, and then you'll be set, and there's some weird positioning. Qinglong is indeed one of the boosters. The 3-star boosters that gives an additional 10% card EXP bonus. There's a full list of them. I have a full list of units I'm using right now that does that. There is also what's it called? There's Boogeyman. Mind you, these are all 3 stars. There's Boogeyman. There's Avarga. Qinglong. Sandayu. Kruznik. Raven Arthur. Jin. Triton. Who are limited. Those 2. And that might be it. Something. But yeah, there's also a 5-star Diet who used to be the most relevant one, and actually gave a challenge to doing dungeons with him. But that no longer exists, so using 5-star Diet is now unfortunately suboptimal because there won't be room for each level 5-star if you do bring him. He in fact did not catch a thing. I see. If you don't understand anything of what I'm saying, please consult others in the chat directly. It's not difficult to understand. If you don't understand my words, just copy the team. It's really just about putting specific units in, which gives a bunch of boost to your card XP. That's it. I really should be checking how much I'm actually getting in terms of card XP. Alright, we have one more DP, it's fine. This used to be like the main content of the game that I was looking forward to every day, This used to be challenging. I think Gilma ruins everything. Alright. Still no late summer for you. Anyways, Happy New Year's! Happy New Year's to you too. What was that guy said in Japanese before? What did he say? Akimashite arigatou gozaimasu. Happy New Year. Yeah, I think that's what it was. No, it's not arigato, it's amedato. Me and my fake ass Japanese. Do you think that 2025 year outs will be better and gooder? I mean, I hope so. Will they be better than gooder than Kyoba? I mean, they'll be ethically gooder. I don't know if they'll be actually better battle-wise. Anyway, here is the max possible card EXP you can get from a completely optimized to death card EXP team for dungeons. You can get a whopping 120,000 card EXP. That is spicy. Gutter is not a real word. The word, it's better. He means better. But gutter is just the, adding ER to good, which is not technically correct, but yeah. There's no grab bag for the stream because grab bag is officially a scam. I used to do them, but now that the limited pick ticket exists, I don't care about the grab bag because that's actually a scam now with the limited pick ticket. Besides, I have all the units I want at this point. There's not really anyone overhanging. The last one I wanted was Jed, but I got his variant for anniversary with the limited pick ticket. Right, I forgot to look at the login bonuses. Ooh. Double seed. Login every day for the next 5 days. To me. I will let chat explain what the grab bag is. Because I'm just going to continue to the next section, and I already explained what the grab bag was in the beginning of this entire stream. For quite a while, actually. I went over every single grab bag already. But yeah, we are going to... Before we do the drop quests, I suppose we should do this event quest that's reprinting from last year real quick. RQ. So I didn't actually stream this last year, I believe, because, and I didn't make a video for it because it's only one challenge quest. For those that don't know how to do it, I'll show you now. I didn't really know how to do it, I just beat it without realizing it. Get close to the trees and prepare your peaches. If you give them to Qinglong, you might gain surprising effects. However, bother Amanojaku and he'll take your peaches away, so be careful! I beg you, chat, please explain to our dear user 15 here what exactly is grab bag, lest I be forced to explain myself. I'm just gonna try to brute force it. I don't know what the mechanics are. I mean, they explained it, but I don't care. Let's just brute force. All right. I do remember it's a tall map though, vaguely. So, what do we have going on here? We have a lot of amp. We're gonna throw in our limit AR. We remove this filter. And yes, concentration as well. And go ahead and slap in. What were the amps that he had actually? I have to remember. Toji had some pretty unique amps, I believe. Can he add additional amp to that is the question. Well, maybe let's just give a chance to give blessing on top of that. I think this one lets you apply blessing if you move. In case he feels it. Okay, let's do this trash.
ありがとう。君のふわふわな姿も愛おしいよ。その姿、そのサイズ。自然がつくメリーおま特別メニューさお待ち特別メニューさラッキー特別はいお待ちラッキー等しくしラッキンローラッキン
Deleted. I don't even know.
ひっくり返るお待ち特別等しくし特ラッキンロー特ラッこれ特別さあ次の煙突を探そう
Okay, there you go.
子供たちが待ってるよ
So yeah, you can play it the proper way just by one hit Amanojaku, but it's not a difficult quest either. Anyway, let's go ahead and do the drop quests. So there's only 3. We haven't picked up Yig yet, but unfortunately they didn't give us any starting currency, so we're gonna have to at least do this first one without Yig. Let's go ahead and turn on this event bonus, and we should sort in null. And we will find this one already here. Or this would be nice, honestly, to have the more rank EXP rather than card EXP, but yeah, I don't know. I'll have to decide later, but for now, just for the stream, I'm gonna pick... What? Jesus Christ, you fully stat-seeded Yig already. Alright, yeah, let's go take Yig and bring this team, who is sufficient for now. 270% bonus. Alright, let's hop in. Oh, I see. Yig on your free slot. I might consider it, but right now, I don't know. Just for the stream, I'm gonna do this AR because that is technically the traditional Apple choice, but I mean, I'm almost approaching rank 128, which is the one I want for the additional team space. I should stop yapping and continue this. Go! I'm sorry, what did he say, Yig? Yig's saying some pretty sus things.
我が前に逃げるにあたわず逃げるにあ逃げるにあ逃げるに我左首
Yeah, that's pretty sus.
素晴らしい再会である礼を言う東京に集いし名優たちよ
The real Eren Jaeger moment. Or Jaeger. Alright, I should go back. I need to get Yeg. I know it means something else in Japanese, but it's pretty cursed in this battle. Alright, let's go ahead and get Yeg now. Give me the Yeg Daddy. It's not your word yet. What is this trash? Give it to me. Where is it? What is this trash? You cannot be serious. What is this trash? I do not care about this garbage. Where's my single Yeg? Force me to pull for LB materials one time. I can't believe this garbage. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Alright. This fucking fire. Oh, there he is. Farm 2000 will give you one guaranteed. I don't know about that.
聖なるヘビラの父ゆえにお前のパパである
Okay, I'm just gonna pull for your 4-star. This game is so fun, guys. Cool game. All right, let's do the next quest without Yig, I guess. Don't worry, Yig has the N-word pass. That's fine. Or better yet, he's trying to say his own name, Yig, but wow, being cute by adding an N at the start. The Yig pass. Nigger. I really should carefully phrase that. That actually almost sounded like the actual word. That fucking sides. I'm too immature for this. Alright, let's continue and try to pull for Yig one more time.
褒めて使わそう。
Alright, pray for Yig. Our casually racist papa. Oh, well, I already gave my thoughts on him. He's like, honestly, like, possibly Yule tier in terms of the best you can possibly get from a free one so far. He's really good, really, really good. But you do need to think about when to use him, because if you're not careful, you're gonna lose a lot of health from him for your own team. But that's not necessarily a bad thing if you team build around that to take advantage of it. Yeah, that's a good point, Solo Puppy. I do think that he's not like incredibly strong in terms of like, you know, Mononobe tier, but as long as Mononobe exists, you can say that every single time. It's more an issue of just like, because he's free and he's this strong, he's like better than if he was not free. Where's my Yig? Yig Daddy. Give me that Serpent. The Yigs do not exist. These in-between pull sessions are taking longer than battles themselves. It's fucking nothing! Alright, third battle. I just realized it's going to a Yo, and he's... I'm wasting my Card Exp! No! No! What am I doing? How dare that happen? I need to speak out next time, Jesus Christ. Viewing the call-out post. Yiga is the type of person who is, you know, the lost generation who doesn't even use online social media. So he would care. How are you living? Fucking bitch, die. Even Yiga agrees, he's saying some pretty offensive things out of frustration. Fucking really done, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna need to find out how to conquer that later. I will have to review the footage for that later or just play it again and pay attention. But I am unfortunately done this without having even gotten Yiga. Let's go for him one more time. Surely this time, guys. Surely. Yeah, we got one. Yeah, yeah. You're not even gonna. Where's the animation? The fuck? Hold on, we can't finish this stream without seeing it. Alright, let's swap you out, please. Or I don't actually know what I forgot what his weapon type is. He is shot type, so he can soak up the Monomi one. That's fine. All right, let's go check it out.
俺はイグ。聖なるヘビラの父、ゆえにお前のパパである。主らが求める父祖にふさわしきあり方で答えよう。というわけなので、存分に甘えろ、我が子よ。
Kinda thick though. Okay. I think we're done here. Yeah, that great old serpent. How thick and muscular it is. I wonder how soft it feels in my mouth. Anyway, let's go ahead to my guild. I don't think there's any more items to be reviewing, so yeah, we are calling it quits now. So, that is it, everyone. Thank you for joining me today for this playthrough, the first one of the year, for Shining New Year's of 2025. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you guys have better luck when it comes to the grab bag, as well as the pickups if you're pulling on that. As for my thoughts on this event, Yeg is quite strong, based on what I'm reading from his kit alone. Unfortunately, I didn't get to play him on stream, but whatever, at least get to level him now. Definitely level him up and skill him up. He's definitely one of the strongest welfare units we received. In fact, he's the strongest straight up on release. Yule might be a bit stronger, maybe not. They're about same level, honestly, but, you know, Yule has his damage more reliably, whereas Yig, you need to lose damage a bit, or health a bit first. But Yig is, you know, he didn't need an Evo. You'll have to wait like several years. So honorably, Yig is definitely the strongest we've ever seen. Very cool stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing through the story undecided. I think I already scheduled it. Maybe I'll just commit to that one. And there will be no discussion for this event because there's only 2 topics. I can't even talk about that enough just by myself. So the 2 topics are Yig himself as well as the new equip. So yeah, there's no way we can do discussion. That's gonna be bundled with whatever next event or reprint we have directly after. And lastly, there is going to be a video covering the pickup units, such as, you know, Ben 10 from the previous banner and Tangaroa in this banner, as well as Yig and the equip. So if you want an answer on that within this event's period of time, look forward to that maybe sometime next week. I mean, I could probably do it this week. I don't have the motivation, but we will see. But make sure you log in every day for the next 5 days. It is a login campaign. But yeah, thanks for joining, everyone. It's been a short stream, but it was a pleasure nonetheless to stream for you all. Have a wonderful new year, and I will see you in the next piece of content. That's all for now, cuties. Catch you next time.